Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to start off by thanking you guys for almost 1.2 thousand subscribers. We're at like 1.14 and we're almost at 1.2, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe because I really want to get there by the end of the year. Alright, so last video in the series I focused on the basics like the name of the clan, the logo, and the social media accounts and how to start all that. And if you haven't watched that video, you should probably go back. I'll link it in the description because you're gonna need that information because I'm kind of gonna be making this video all based on the foundation of that video. So make sure to pause the video right now and click the link in the description and watch that one first. It's about 10 minutes, nothing too crazy, and I think that guys will really help you, and it's very necessary for this one. Okay, so this part 2 is going to be focusing strictly on recruiting for your clan, because once you have the basics, now it's time to start thinking about expanding your clan to have people in it. So this is a 3-step process. Each process has a couple steps in it. Some have more, some have less, but just to ensure that it all goes smoothly and you don't have any hiccups there on the way there. So for step 1, you're going to need to create a video for your recruitment. And as you've probably seen from FaZe and Optic Gaming and all those popular clans, they all do these things called Recruitment Challenges, but they basically put out videos with a certain hashtag that you can share if you want to be part of it. You can share your clips onto your social medias, but you have to include the hashtags, and then that way they can look at the hashtag and see the videos that all their viewers created in hopes that they find someone that's good, which is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be trying to find people that are good. So for this video, you're going to need a little bit of video editing experience, and with that, you're going to need a video editor, like a software. So if you have a little money to spend, you could get something like Sony Vegas, as it's called now, Vegas Pro, or Adobe Premiere. Those are actually pretty expensive, but I'm not condoning this. You can get them for free if you look up how to get them for free on YouTube. If you go in the search bar, you can actually look at how to get them for free. Although, like I said, I don't condone it because you can get into a little trouble for doing that. So I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying if you want to go that route, there is that route, but I don't recommend it. For a free software, this is a better recommendation. You should try to find a free one. My favorite free one is DaVinci Resolve. I'll leave that in the description as well. It's a totally free editing software that you guys can get right now. It's almost as good as Vegas and Premiere. Once again, that's DaVinci Resolve. So once you have that editing software, you're gonna want to first put some gameplay into the background of your video, and this is gonna be dependent on what your clan is. So if it's multi-gaming clan, then you're gonna either want to pick one of the games that your clan has. So if your clan, let's say, is a Fortnite and Call of Duty clan, you can either mix the games in, like half the video is one game and half the other one, or you can just pick one, like let's say just Fortnite, and make the whole background of the video for Fortnite gameplay. Now you want to make sure that gameplay is entertaining. Make sure you only include the kills and interesting parts, so you don't want to have any parts where it's just you running around or scavenging for stuff, because you really want to keep the viewer engaged, because that's how you're going to get people to join your clan. If they see that you put effort into your videos, they're going to want to be a part of it. So once you have the gameplay in the background, now it's going to focus on the actual recruitment part of the video. So the next thing you want to do is explain the reason for your clan. So the message behind it, the motto of your clan. You want to include the perks that the members would get from joining, and also why it's different from other clans and why it's better than others. So that can be potential sponsorships that you may have, rewards that they can get, and also just experience that they'll gain from joining, like how it will catapult their career, and how this could be a stepping stone into putting their name out there, how this clan could directly get their name out there, and basically end in them getting fame and money, talk about the good stuff because that's what they want. So the next part is going to be focusing on what they need to be part of your clan. So you want to have the requirements. So for example, that's age. You want them to be certain age because you don't want kids that are too young joining your clan. Also, their maturity, their experience with clans, and just show. And you got to make sure that they can prove that they're ready to be in a clan, and they won't be, dramatic and cause problems. You also want to take into account their skill level. Make sure they know that they need to have skill, because that's one of the most important parts of being a clan, because you have to have good players. And with that, you need to know their stats. So you have to have a stat requirement. So the minimum stats that they have to have, for example, wins in Fortnite or a KD kill to death in Call of Duty. Make sure that their stats are good so that they're a good player. So once you have those requirements written down, you have to turn those into visuals. So this is where a photo editor can come into play, or just text. If you know how to use the text feature in the editing software, you can use text. But I would use Photoshop or a photo editing software to do this, because you want to make it look as appealing as possible. Basically, you just want to make a list of the requirements and put it into graphic form with pictures and text explaining it. And you can even have them screenshot those in the video, put those into the video and tell them to screenshot them so they can have it on their device, so that they can look at the requirements whenever they need to when they're considering joining your clan. And that being said, the last two steps were requirements and visuals. With these requirements and visuals, you got to make sure that they understand what they mean and what your expectations are for them. So you have to spend a little bit of that time in that video, preferably while the visuals are up. You want to explain what the requirements are and just like I said, what they mean, so that everyone understands and is on the same page with what is going to be expected of them in the clan. You want to make sure that you're speaking clearly and keep the video short and sweet. Make sure that everything in the video is understood but not over explained. So if that means you have to cut out certain parts of the video of you talking that don't make sense, or you have to reshoot, re-record certain parts to make sure that they can understand what you're saying, that's all going to convert into people joining your clan, because they're going to take you more seriously and think you're more professional and want to join. So that's how you create the video. Now let's move into phase 2, which is posting the video. So once you have the video all completed, you're going to want to take your Instagram and YouTube accounts that you created in the last video. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you didn't watch this video, the first video in the series, you want to go back and watch that, because that's going to show you how you create your Instagram and YouTube accounts. It's really important, trust me, so go watch that. But if you have watched that, thanks for watching it, obviously, but this is where that part's going to come into play. So you're going to want to make sure that your video is very high quality. It's HD and the audio isn't muffled and you can hear everything clearly. And once you have that, then you're ready to post. So your main goal for this video is to drive traffic. So I recommend using hashtags like you see like the Recruitment Challenge videos. For bigger clans, you want to set aside a hashtag that's specific for your clan. So my clan was Circuit. So RC Recruitment Challenge, I would put those together and make Circuit RC as my hashtag, and tell everyone in the video that when they post their clips, you want to make sure that they include the hashtag Circuit RC, so you can click the hashtag on Instagram or YouTube and you can find videos that people have made using that hashtag. So that's why you want them to add that to theirs, and you want to make sure you include that under your recruitment video, and also other basic recruitment hashtags, so someone can look up clans that are recruiting and find yours. For example, Fortnite Recruitment Clan, or Recruiting Clan, or a Clan Recruitment, or Recruitment Challenge. Stuff like that you want to put in the post text as hashtags so that people can find that video, because like I said, you want to drive traffic, you want to drive people to see that video. It's going to be really important for Instagram. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, then you're going to either have to try new hashtags and put new hashtags under that video, or you're going to need to just start from scratch and you're going to need to share the video with friends. Go up to your friend at school and show them the video. You want to show their friends the video. You want to tell them to show their friends, tell them to show their friends, tell them to tell their friends to share it with their friends, just so on, so on. Even with family, if you have a brother, sister, or cousin that's also into everything that you're doing, you can also have them see the video and see if they want to join. If you have friends that have a lot of followers, you can have them post it, although they might not want to, but you could try and convince them to post it for you. Just anything that you can do to drive traffic towards that so people can see it. And that's how you're going to get your most members. So moving on to part 3 is the actual tryouts. So this step is once you have people that want to join your clan and you've had a decent amount of people that have seen it. And if you haven't gotten to this point yet and no one wants to join your clan, then I suggest you look up another video, because I'm sure there are other videos on YouTube of people that explain the process a little bit better, and that may help you. But if you're onto the step where you're able to host tryouts and you have a decent amount of people that want to join your clan, then you're ready for phase 3. So phase 3 is you want to get interested people into tryouts, and you want to make sure you're only letting them in if they're good or they have a following. Preferably if they're just good players, because you want to have a good clan with good players. But if they have a following, like a Twitch or social media following, then you can add them into your clan, because that leads to exposure, and the people that are watching them would see that they're in your clan, and that could lead to more people wanting to be fans or to even join your clan. So if they have a good following and they're not even that good at the game, you could still add them into it just as exposure. That being said, you want to focus on quality over quantity. You don't just want to add everyone that's interested in joining. You have to make sure that they're good players, because you can't just have 100 okay players on your team, because then your clan's gonna go nowhere. They're not gonna win any tournaments. They're not gonna be, you're just not gonna be successful if you just have a bunch of bad players. The way I see it, 5 good players is better than 500 bad players. So yeah, just going with that quality over quantity. You want quality players over more players. And after that, finally, after you've done these tryouts and you've selected a few, or depending on how many, a bunch of players that are good enough to be in your clan, now it's time to post the tryouts. You want to record the videos of the tryouts and post them onto your Instagram or YouTube, because that will encourage the viewers that see those videos, and they'll say to themselves, this person had a good tryout. I want to join this. I want to have a video made about my tryout. And they will want to try out even more. So, yeah, that's one of my secrets. My biggest secret is actually you want to post the tryout videos, because that will encourage others. And after I said all that, after you've done all 3 of these steps, that's really it. If you want part 3 to this video, part 3 is going to be focusing on how you can become successful in the tournament world, how you can get into tournaments, how you can get on the map, how you can get exposure as a whole clan, how you can get popular, how you can get your members to get you popular, how you can start making money from matches and battles with other clans, how you can find other clans that will help you to become more successful. That will all be in part 3. So if you want that part 3, you want to make sure to leave a like. I will be doing part 3 as soon as this video that you're watching gets 200 likes. So if you see that it's at 1 like, turn it into 2 likes. If you see it's at 100 likes, turn it into 101 likes. If you see it at 199, hit that 200 likes. Because you know what? Each like counts. And if you don't like, then maybe the next person will see that the last person didn't like and they won't want to like. It all snowballs. So once you like, it's just going to recommend the video to more people. And once that threshold is hit, I'll be making that 3rd video. So if you really want this 3rd video, make sure that you're a part of this and you're part of this community, because you guys all mean so much to me. If you like this video, don't forget to check out my other entertaining videos, because I do make quite a few videos. I make a few every week, or actually I should say a couple every few weeks. And I think I do pretty good on them. So if you are interested in them, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can see them, and also just watch my other videos, because you might find a video that you like. So with that all being said, I appreciate all the support I've been getting lately. Let's try and hit 200 likes on the video. Let's try and get to 1.2 thousand subscribers. Alright, that's about it. See ya. Bye.